Hey everybody, welcome to our sort of late simul stream here. I picked up on that pretty quickly. I'm late. You're late. I'm right on time, as scheduled. 6:30, late start today, as scheduled. Welcome everybody. We're about to get started. Host new simul here. Before we do anything else, let's just get the simul out there. We're playing 25 players. Subscribers, friends, and others. Welcome Mr. Coffee, Asterbait, HTFP. Stook was here earlier. All of our good subscribers and friends. We're ready to get started. Good luck everyone. Simul for subscribers and friends. Please don't enter unless you can play up to 3 hours. Remember, the simul can last theoretically up to 3 hours. Please do not play unless, if you're going to drop out, please do not play. No London system or similar boring stuff. And you can just check it out here on Twitch. Thanks everybody in advance for supporting the stream. HTFP donating 5 bits. Mr. Slowhand, Jim, Move 11. I'm going to get this underway because we're already late. And I know it's like a little bit harder on the European players in particular. So not so much for the Americans. I like how it's the American players complaining, like HTFP. I mean, really, no excuse for the American guys to be complaining. It's only like 6:30 here. But for the European players, it's 12:30 in the night who are starting the tournament now. So they have a reason to complain. You're spoiled. Asterbait, what's up? Bob, we've got subscribers. Jim Bob, Merle. Jim Bob, Merle, Notch Papa. Big Daddy, Save a Dog, the Complainer. They call him Grandma. We had one guy in my college fraternity. He was always complaining about everything. Obviously, his nickname became Grandma. Stook. All right, so we've got 7 accepted players. Did I accept HTFP in the simul? All right, John Koss. I'm also accepting non-subscribers who are friends of the stream who come regularly. People that fit in that category would be like James, John Koss, Nigger Modelo, people who I've seen around a lot, who have stopped by my stream on a regular basis. Even if you're not subscribers, you don't have to be a subscriber to play in the simul. Jim, good to see you. I apologize, guys, because I had a sudden deal to sell my car at the last minute. So I had to delay the simul because of that. This guy who lives kind of far away had one chance to come and meet me, so I had to put it off, put us an hour back. All right, so we've got the surprise simul start. I think a lot of people were probably thrown by that. Let me put the Twitch here in the description, in the chat room. I had to walk back home. Did you get the Carfax? Watching too much TV. All right. We've got John Koss, James. We'll take those guys. Nigger Modelo. Get this thing started. We don't have that many players. This is unusual start time. I think a lot of people gave up on me. I tried to send I did send a message to the subscribers to let you guys know that we would be starting later. PSG Soccer Rook said, "Please accept me. I can play 3 hours." Wow. What? You're 2400. What in Bullet? Blitz 2200. This is a strong player. All right. Better not have like one every single game he played or something. No more strong players. Okay. Some weird made-up flag. People just put random stuff. I'm sure he's not from that place. No, it was just some weird made-up island that no one's actually from. No, it wasn't a major country. Some bizarre flag. I think people just pick the weirdest flag they can find. GCHQ. GQ. We're a little short of participants here. Well, if we can't get 25 players, I'm just going to cancel the simul, obviously. Jim got the gift badge Yeah, Gita B was gift sub number 25 a couple streams ago. I think it was Thursday or maybe Friday. I guess it was Friday. Bob's 2 away. Wow. Nice. Savor the moment, Bob. Where are our potential players? Let's just accept everybody. I mean, nobody's here. They all gave up on me. The of Little Faith. Tyler S.E. Great. Let's do it. Joaquin. He's provisional, but he's got enough games. Provisional in classical chess. And Marcos, we've played once before. Colombia. No, Venezuela. My bad. All right, so choose wisely. Kashka, so we're just AP87. We know him. AP87. I was angry with him because he wouldn't resign down 6 pieces in a lost position. But I mean, it's time to forgive and forget and let bygones be bygones. I'm in a good mood today. We don't have that many players. We got to get this thing started. So I'm gonna accept most everyone that gets in it. No engines, please. No opening book. Obviously, no London system or similar boring openings. No closed Sicilian. If you play the white side of the Sicilian, it's forced to play the open variation. Other than that, I'll just resign or something. Krazi. Kali, yeah, it's all right. It's pretty boring, but it's worse than the London system, so I'll probably accept it just because it's weak. Eric Carlos. Remy, like draw. And Eric Carlos. Cool. I like to have some lower rated players, not always like 2200s. Hopefully nobody's going to drop out of the simul. We are starting later. I usually start an hour earlier. We've lost a lot of our European friends, I'm sure. Blobix probably just gave up. I mean, I know it's late for you guys in Europe, and I didn't mean to have to start late, but I had a very important matter to attend to. All right. Arsenal's not here. Yeah, he's probably bitter and salty somewhere else for a change. Guys, seriously, thank you for subscribing. Being my friend. Yes, Nefedov, where are you? Are you playing? Or you've left me for another streamer? Nefedov, he's not faithful to my stream. Costco said, hi from East Europe. Well, I'm going to be coming close to you, Costco. Where are you from? I'm moving back to Hungary. I never know whether to call Hungary Eastern or Central Europe. It's kind of difficult to decide, you know. Okay, Nefedov, where are you? Are you in the simul? You're cheating on me. Montenegro, cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about playing in Montenegro. There's this guy, Tomic, who's organizing tournaments there, and he's invited me to play some of their GM tournaments and IM tournaments. And I think I was actually talking about it with a friend today who didn't know about that. My friend Kosic played for Montenegro, and I would definitely want to come and check it out. Uber driver's here, late. Very late. We lost some players. We're down to 18. We were up to like 19. Now we're at 18. Stuk is you guys are provoking like some sort of disagreement with John Spielman. I like John Spielman. I have no problem with him. But I don't really like the idea of lichess paying my competitors. Kosic, yeah, he plays for Montenegro on their team. And Bob's trying to like instigate, like, I have absolutely not a bad feeling in the world for John Spielman. I just wanted to know if lichess was paying him or not. NM Ape Goat, wasn't he hosting his own simul before? Who is NM Ape Goat? He's like a simul hoster. Okay, guys. Who is this person? I normally don't get like NMs playing in my simuls. I draw the line at like 2400. I don't want to play people who are over 2400 on lichess. Too many strong players. It's just too difficult. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't understand why the guy is writing in the title like for lichess. You know, streaming for lichess makes it sound like you're an employee of lichess. He would write that every single time for lichess. You know. Anyway, Nefedov cleared it all up now. It doesn't matter. I just, I'm not going to donate to lichess if they're paying other streamers to stream. That's all. I have nothing against John Spielman. That's just his way to. You see, that's misleading. That's just his way to include lichess in the title. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay, it's deceptive, but I don't think he necessarily is doing that on purpose. That's why I asked the question. If you don't ask a question, you can't get the answer. Yeah, it's some British thing, probably. Quam. So I'm just concerned that Ape Goat might be too strong. I mean, I don't know. Who is this guy? He's got an old account since 2016. Has hardly any games, even though his account was created in 2016. He hosted a simultaneous exhibition. He's hosting tons of mini exhibitions, but I mean, he's got no rating other than bullets, so I'm not going to accept him. I don't play people that don't have established regular ratings, so he's probably too strong. I mean, I just don't accept people who would be like, lichess 2400. I'm established. I mean, if you're FIDE 2200, you're on that borderline. It's a little tough. All right, we'll give it a try. I'll play him, but I mean, we're gonna get started in a minute. I might just start with 21 players because it's not my usual start time. I don't like to play people who would be like close to my rating on lichess. So 2200 FIDE is kind of the borderline. Good to see you, Blubix. Get in here. Get in here. If I lose, then Jim is getting banned. Is it Jim's suggestion? It was Jim's idea? Jim's getting banned. I can never ban Jim. He's Blubby's here. Blubby's in the simul already? I'm gonna start like when I get one more player. I'm not gonna wait any longer. It's too late. Okay, so we're just gonna start then with just 21. I'm playing just 21. I'll be able to concentrate better. I don't want to wait any longer. It's my bad for starting late, but I had important business to attend to. That came up very suddenly. So I do apologize for starting an hour later than usual. It is a little bit late for the European players. I fully realize that. And that's why I'm moving to Hungary in like 3 weeks. So I can accommodate you European players. The only reason why I'm moving back to Europe. Tentatively in 3.5 weeks. Thanks, Bob. Well, I liked, I'm kind of like that. I like to have an old school plan. Uber driver with E4. I'm just thinking, like, does Uber driver usually play E4? Is it my imagination, or does he usually play other stuff? Guys, only 21 players tonight with a late start. I would have taken 25, but it looks like we're a little short-handed. I was never very good at playing short-handed. Prefer full ring games. All right, James. G6. A little tired of B3. Can we stop his B3? The James of the B3 all the time. Stuk. Thank you guys for being subscribers. Slow Hand Grind, Jim, Move 11. Don't forget to submit bits for analysis. Warnaki, HTFP, WJ Loof, Bill, Merle Dixon, Angry Dragon, and Dempsey Hooldigan, who donated the most this week. The mostest. Just for fun, let's play a Dunst opening. I'm going to submit myself. John Koss. So we got the extremes, like a 2200 and some 1400 players too. Usually I get a lot of 1900, 2000. A lot of people in the middle, kind of stronger middle range. All right, Jim. Jim's been tough on me lately. Let's just try something solid against Jim. The new Jim. Acer bait. B3. Now G3 to stop his B6. See what Save a Dog plays against his own favorite opening. Bob sack. Sack Bob. Beer and coffee. NM Ape Goat. You have exams in 4 hours. Yeah, it's the anti-astrobate opening, G3. I'm surprised I never played that against you before, Acer. Gelson Teixeira. Maybe from Brasilia. Knight C3, E5. Alright, let's just play the anti-astrobate. So James now with D4. He likes to play some kind of B3, E3 type of stuff. We want to get as sharp as we can play. I'm a little out of it today, guys. I was up early teaching chess lessons at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I never got my nap today. So it's been a long day here. Our new friend from Montenegro, Kashko. I don't know. I live in Hungary most of the year, so I just pronounce all Central European country names like they're Hungarian. I have no idea how Kasko is pronounced in Montenegro. Something similar. G3, D5. Qualms. I have no qualm. I have no qualm with Jonathan Spielman. Despite Bob's best efforts to create hate. Have you thought about running for president of the United States, Bob? Are you old enough? E4, C5, Knight F3. I mean, if you want to sow hate, truly sow hate, that's the perfect job for you. All right. Discord and hate. D4, E6, C4. The Merle is so solid. Speaking of Kosic, we could play like his favorite opening. You would make a great president, very similar to the one we have. You just have a better sense of humor. E4, E5, Knight F3, Petrov. Make a great president again. Make us great again, Bob. Notch Papa. They're having elections in Hungary. Today is like the municipal election day. So we're all going to ask Notch Papa, did he vote today? D4, D5. All right. E4, C5. For all I know, Notch Papa lives like in England or something. I mean, a lot of Hungarians live in other countries. Jim, what happened? He said, oh my OMG, and you accused the London players. What did I do? What did I play? I tried to play C4. Okay, guys, we might need a little extra beer and coffee today. I'm feeling extra drowsy. It's a strange move order by Ape Goat. Scapegoat. The scapegoat. I don't really know what the point of C6 is, really. You know, if you think about it. He's not committing to playing the Slav. He could play like an inferior King's Indian instead. I guess it has some reason. Could limit what I do if I play a certain way. Oh, I played the Petrov. Ah, that's what you're talking about. Well, I mean, to be fair with you, it's a little boring, but I've played like every other opening against you, Jim. I mean, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just trying to play something that I haven't played before. We've played so much different stuff. I'm just thinking, what can I do? I mean, that's my main defense after e45. It's not that I'm just playing the Petrov to be boring. It is, yeah, I guess you have a point. But my problem is that I don't know enough theory in e45, knight f3, knight c6. So the Petrov is easier for me to learn, was easier for me to pick up, because I mean, I basically never played e4, e5. And, how can you start playing e4, e5 with black if you haven't played it all your life? You need something like the Petrov that's sort of self-contained. It would be just like too much to just like one day, oh, I'm going to just learn how to play e4, e5, and I'm just going to start playing the black side of the Ruy Lopez from one day to the next, I mean, I just picked up the Petrov because it's like less theory to learn, not to try to play something lame. I mean, I detest it when Nefedov plays like queen e2 and something really boring. I mean, frankly, like some of the lines of the Petrov are really, really interesting. It doesn't have to lead to a boring game. You can play the Cochrane Gambit. Why don't you play the Cochrane Gambit, man? I mean, exactly. I just said it, and HTFP is saying the same thing, right? Asterbate has fallen into my trap, playing b6 anyway. Exactly. Now, how can we avoid this boring b3? I mean, I'm sure I've played this move order against James before, and I just couldn't really recall. There's not much I can do. Not much you can do here. Knight c6, d5. He probably wouldn't even play d5. Let's tempt him. Jim's going to play queen e2. It's totally his style. Aim High Soldier said I was like the Petrov both sides. Well, the boring rap is true if white does play queen e2. Although, ironically, Caruana won games against Kramnik and Wesley So with that in that last candidates tournament. So, although those guys weren't really playing for draws, obviously. Well, in honor of Blabix, PSG Soccer Rook playing a double fianchetto type of setup here. No, I'm out of my book. You beat a GM in the simul. Well, as I said, Caruana beat Kramnik and So with black in the queen e2 Petrov, so it just depends how aggressive one is willing to be. All right, what do we got here? Pseudo Bogo. Bastuk. So Apegoat is playing a kind of King's Indian-ish formation, after all. Wow, the e4 pawn is not protected. That looks like I've got an obligation to take this pawn. There's also funny moves like queen a5 check, but then just like c3. Queen a5 check c3. Doesn't seem that bad for white, actually. The idea would be like queen a5 check, knight c3, queen c5, but even there white has knight b5, so I ought to just take this pawn. Wait, knight takes e4, bishop f7 check, king f7, queen h5 check. Hey, maybe this is actually something real? I mean, I don't remember anyone ever playing this against me. Bishop c4, knight e4, bishop f7, king f7, queen h5, check. Yeah, that makes sense. And then he's gonna go taking my knight. My knight's on e4, so takes, king takes. Queen h5 check. King g8. Queen d5 check. It's stupid for black. That's weird. You know, I don't get it. I mean, queen a5 check. Even queen a5 check. Bishop d2. Queen c5. Yeah, even bishop d2, queen e5. Maybe that would almost work. But screw it. I don't know. I'm not going to waste my time. That's weird. I really don't know. I don't know and I don't care. The Blobik's defense. Petrov. The Slav is also, can be a boring opening, I would say. Slav players should be accused of being boring as well. I mean, Slav is basically the London system. That's all the London system is. It's essentially a Slav with colors reversed with an extra move. Tyler lost a lot of time. 1550. Bykov? Oh, okay. I don't know him. I mean, I've heard of the name. He's been around for a while, but... Where is that guy from? I'm not sure what country he's from. Is he from, like, Montenegro or something? Not Montenegro, like Macedonia? Where is Bykov from? I wanted to say Macedonia, but because we had another player from Montenegro that like popped in my head. I'm setting himself up for failure. Thanks. That's my goal. You thrive on failure. Don't worry, man. I live in Hungary. He's definitely not from Hungary. That's one of the only countries I can definitively say for sure. But nice try. Since I lived there, I know. I live in Budapest, so I could tell you if he's from Hungary. All right, dude. I'm not going to argue with you, really. I live in Budapest, Hungary, and I know all the Hungarian players. And now you're going to tell me that somebody's not Hungarian and argue with me about it. You know, okay, the guy is not Hungarian. And nobody named Dejan is Hungarian. Yeah. All right. So, knight c3. All right, so James is going to just play this solid thing. The name is relevant. It's very relevant. Some people just don't believe you, no matter what you say. You have to look it up. They're never going to believe me until we look it up on Wikipedia. It's all the same. It's all the same. I mean, if you're from California, it's all the same. Whatever. Okay, so c5. Bob Sack. Masturbate, interesting game. Uber. You have to accept what I say as gospel truth. No one is allowed to argue with what I say. On just a few subjects. Hungarian names. Alright, H3. Not too many things I actually know for sure. Chess, definitely not. Okay, so what do we got here? Bishop outside the pawn chain, essentially a good Schlechter Slav. Still. I haven't had enough beer yet. There's a big difference between Bulgaria and Hungary. It's quite a big difference. Alright. E3 castles. Blovix pointed out, Finland's very similar too. Almost. Fortunately, not most of our Europeans aren't in the house, so no one's going to get insulted if you confuse their countries with each other. No one's here to get insulted. I need to drink my beer faster. I'm less likely to get angry when I'm drunk. Alright. Wow. Knight takes d4. Dynamic. It's totally not dynamic. All right, let's try to provoke him a little bit here. How long have I been thinking on it? What happened in the game with Jim? America. Negro D. Negro D. You got enough to worry about with the wildfires and such. We'll give you we'll give you a break. Power outages and wildfires. Not easy. All right. Scapegoat. It's a combination of scapegoat and space ghost. Ape ghost. Ape ghost coast to coast. Well, how about an open file? Cost of living. Yeah, it's bad everywhere. Interesting move, H4. It's new to me. We're going to go for it there. So it's the Morozevich, one of the many Morozevich contributions to opening theory. I don't know too much about this. I think I've seen even Swidler play it. Just one of those moves to be weird. Uber driver. You gonna do the Nefedov? They walk around with melee weapons. Well, Bob, I was joking with Weedmaster today. I have this like huge bag. I have a huge bag of pennies that I like saved up for 20 years because it's just not worth, rolling up pennies and taking them to the bank. And I was joking that would make a good weapon. Actually, they would probably appreciate that. Large bag of pennies on a on a stick or something. Exactly. We need like a Birkenstock sock with that. Nothing else to do with large bags of pennies, really. It takes forever to like roll it up and take it to the bank. Wouldn't really be worth it. Use it as a doorstop or something. I guess that's the best thing I can do with it. So the hippo, the Weed Master brought the hippo book last time. There's some Italian guy who wrote a book on the hippo, as if it's like an opening. I try to explain to people that it's not an opening, it's a system. I don't know, we'll have to ask your mistress. Knight c6. Interesting. Why did I play this anyway? I never play this. I don't know what made me play this move order against Save a Dog. Back in the day, I used to play like the Gligorich system. But it's been a long time. Kind of looks like I should go for it here. Anyway, Koshko, it was an interesting offer there, that pawn early on. I don't know. I'm still wondering about that. You know, is that a real thing or not? Koshko makes me think of Costco. We don't have Costco here, where I'm living in the United States, but I saw an article about how Costco chickens are like $4.95 or something. I know you're wondering what this has to do with chess. It doesn't have anything to do with chess. I just sharing my recent erudition. Costco is being criticized for its chicken pricing. See, this is the idea, to force him to play c3, you know, and now he can't do his beloved, like, b3, bishop b2 boringness. Alright, so AP is just falling apart real quick here. He should have taken back. Merle II. Yeah, Costco rotisserie chickens. They're lost leaders. Yeah, they're like putting farms out of business and stuff. That's what I heard. Putting chicken farmers out of business, basically. Exactly. Buying chewing gum when you get to the checkout. Okay, let's try to be principled here against GQ. The Uber driver playing the boringest 3-gallon ketchup container. God, who buys that? I can't understand buying that unless you were like, you owned a restaurant or something. I don't want to meet the family that uses a 3-gallon like ketchup container, honestly. All right. This was the hippo. I thought I had an idea here, but now I forgot what it was. This is not really my usual hippo formation. So I'm improvising a little bit on this one. And now the big question, and I don't know this line either. I feel like I already made a mistake. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to play knight c5. How can it be wrong? The next move is probably a mistake, though. I'm getting this gut instinct that I made a mistake by playing bishop e7. Maybe I should just play d5 immediately. Guys, thanks for joining my late simul, the late simul today. Double attack against Scapegoat. I mean, what am I doing here? anything wrong with king h2? Could be. It could be, but I kind of doubt it. It should be okay for us. Got to be a little careful. Yeah, Nudge Papa taking a page out of Merrill Dixon's playbook. All right. The Gymster. Uber driver mainline. Nobody plays this anymore. Mainline. Classical Dragon. You're really old school. Abound. They abound. They abound, Mycroft. So what do we have here? Some sort of knight h4 type of position. This is Bob. I'm playing like I'm black in a London system here. Bob is effectively playing the London system. What the heck happened here? Queen b3, queen b6. I guess I screwed up. I'm supposed to play c5, and I effed it up. Damn it, Bob. I let you get away with murder. With a bad move order there. Maybe it's not too late to do it. It's too late to do it. Damn it, Bob. Man. Basically, I've got nothing. We said no. London system, Bob. Damn it. .98, pulling it back. Now, I was intending f4. Still pretty tempting, play f4. Could also play queen d2. Twitch echo. So if I play c6, d5, it's like the game when I dropped the bishop against Thai move. c6, d5, cd, queen d5, and I had like a bishop on f5 hanging to queen takes. Queen takes, f5. Ridiculous. Maybe just d5 anyway. How bad could it be? So this position is extremely dubious for black. Lost, objectively. Good try. I like the king h7. That was my one big fear. Yeah, I'm thinking crazy thoughts here. Koshko. I've actually played systems with a3 myself before. I had a game with Elvest like this with white. I think I had the same exact position against Elvest. This is Elvest, Pascal. But I'm Elvest. Jan played I don't remember what he did now. I mean, did he try to do something dramatic? I don't remember if he tried something like knight takes e4 or he just played normal moves. It's a good question. I do not recall how black played. But probably the same exact position. All right. James making concessions there, I think. I have to ask my friend Joe, who's in the house, about like what you're supposed to do What's the optimal setup against the hippo? The hippo formation. I mean, maybe bishop f1 here. That'll take the defense away from e4, though. I still don't think it's an opening. It's just a setup. Okay, king g7. Subtle. So if f4, bishop takes h3, huh? Look out. This is like I should play f4. It's been a long time since I played that, Uber. I like to play the black side of this. I have a good score. I beat Norman Rogers and Bela Langale Bela. Two solid players with black. An FM and an IM. Anita. She's in the house. Wow. Long time no see. What's up? What's up, Anita? John cosplaying Accelerated Dragon. Am I supposed to play knight takes c6 there? No. So Merle. What do we got here, Merle? What is this? CD4? CD4. Yeah. But traveling. Traveling. Bishop a6. I was joking that this is a cat with someone recently. Cat formation. That's the tail. I know that's weird to think about things like that. Can't help it. Just strange. Bishop takes h3. Here it comes. I was joking about that. I wasn't serious. Like, I don't think you could really do that. Yeah, Elvest. I don't think I played f4 against Jan. I don't know what I did. I might have done anything. Bishop a2. I like to play a3 in this system. You travel with Levante Langale, but this is not related. Actually, you know, they're both pretty close in age. Langale Bela was not as strong as Levante. Levante was a GM. Langale Bela was only like 2450 max, I think. I met Levante Bela. I didn't really meet him, but I mean, I saw him when he was at the end of his career. Like many Hungarian grandmasters. He was from a generation of really many players in that generation. I couldn't find the word I was looking for. Plentiful. There's a plentiful number of Hungarian grandmasters in the 60s and 70s who were strong players. Bela was not a GM. All right, so the hippo, this, well, all right, whatever. Okay, Jim. It's the Scandinavian. Igor Model is a really good player, very dangerous. He's from the Wojtkiewicz generation. Who? What is the Wojtkiewicz generation? Who's from the Wojtkiewicz generation? Not me, and not Levante Langale. You got another generation. All right. Queen d2. Rook d8. Rook d8 is normal, no? No! This is normal, right? Wikevich would be... Wikevich would be pushing 60 right about now. No, that's too much. That's too much. No, he probably would have been like 55. He would have been about 55. I'm not sure. All right. Let's see. King h7. I don't know anything about this player. Oh, they're 2200. Okay. 2400 in bullet. See that deceptive rating? I started to think they were like a weaker player. Right. Yeah, he was a good friend of mine. Soldier. We stayed together at some tournaments. My former tournament roommate. All right, so he is older than me. I think he would be around 55. You'd have to look it up in Wikipedia. C5 is coming. I've only been to California like once in my life. Wikevich died in he died in like 2007, okay? He was around 37. So I'm probably way off base. Let's say he was 37 when he died. That's plus 12. So I'm totally off base. He's not 55. He's got to be like... He looked a lot older than he was. I don't know, 50. Yeah, well, you'd look older if you were in the Gulag too. You know? I mean, it's not an easy life. Pretty tough life. He's younger than Jan, probably, a little bit. Pretty close, though. Well, he didn't have health insurance. Don't listen to what this guy is saying. It's not that simple. It's really, really kind of rude, dude. I mean, he didn't die because he drank himself to death. He died because he didn't have health insurance. They could have totally saved him. It's not really correct to say that kind of thing about people. He drank a lot, but he wasn't. It wasn't like the case that he had to die or something. He had a very concrete problem that went untreated. If he had had like proper medical attention, I mean, probably they could have totally saved him. But he didn't have health insurance. And it was, yeah. But we're not going to talk about that in detail, if you don't mind. I'm just trying to say that the guy's death was totally preventable. And it was a tragedy. It wasn't just like he drank himself to death. Period. End of story. That's a total misrepresentation of what happened. It's just not fair to say it like that, because it's not really the case. All right. Bishop e2, not the best move there. Move 11, what's up? Good to see you, founder. Well, he definitely drank too much, and he was definitely older than he looked, but he shouldn't have died in any case for another 10 years at least. All right, so bishop a2. Knight g4. Guess we can play this. This looks really strong. Actually, he was a student of Tal's. Okay, so queen b6, this is new to me. I have no idea what's going on right now. I mean, it appears I can play knight e6. I've never seen anyone play this in my life. Knight e6, queen takes b2. That would be an unbelievable concept. I've never ever seen anything like this into the diagonal with a defended bishop on e3. He's allowing knight e6, and then queen takes b2. Knight takes f8, queen takes c3. That's real. You can just do that. I have no clue. I mean, I guess I could play, you know, this is really bizarre. I can't believe that's even playable. Well, I mean, this is an unbelievable move. I played this opening for 20 years, and I've never seen anyone play queen b6 before. I mean, that's like, you know, you're doing the unthinkable. And it appears to be feasible. By all rights, it should just be bad for black. I mean, I can play knight b3, but it's not very exciting. Kind of looks like the best move I've got. I don't know. Then queen b4. That's really scary that he can do that. Maybe knight g5 is overrated here. Anyway, I'm just paying too much attention to the chat. I need to focus on playing. I mean, normally I like to focus a lot on the chat, but there's just not enough time now. So I'm going to ignore you guys a little bit here, if you don't mind. one track mind. The knight on g5 is just... it's just unbelievable. This guy. Damn, dude. He's like the most unprincipled player ever. I'm gonna have to take this, it looks like. Okay, what to do? Yeah, some people, they just like to provoke controversy for the sake of it. Queen b4, an amazing move too. Most people would be afraid to play that, I think. It's like Bob's alter ego. Bob, because you're asking for it. You put yourself in the line of fire. I don't know. Why are you even getting involved in this type of thing? Creating situations where there was no controversy, Bob. That's what you specialize in. You're not, man. You're just making it up, you know. You're just making it up. Look at this move, b4. Simple enough, right? Weedmaster is just making crazy noises in the other room. I have no idea what he's doing. Welcome everybody to the stream. Things are getting tough all around here. Is the black queen? It's not possible to trap it, right? He's just losing a piece here. John Cost, I mean, he's a little bit overconfident, I think. You know, he had some good ideas, but need to work it out fully before you play the move. I mean, 3 masters. This is like a weird account. 2100. Totally never heard of them before. But 2400 in bullet is really high. That's basically a master. Yeah, it takes a pretty strong player to beat me with a hippo. Too many GMs would play that. Even Alexander Ivanov never played the hippo against me. Yes, he could have. He never did. He would play the hippo against some people. I'd seen him play it against GMs. I don't know if I've ever had anybody play the hippo against me in a proper tournament game. I've definitely played it myself though, but not straight up like that. I would play it in certain circumstances where where white made like a passive move or something like a3 and it was justified. Asprey did a good job to get to a playable position. I wasn't paying careful enough attention against him. Kind of let him get away with something there. Speaking of letting people get away with something, here's another example. This very dangerous guy, very tricky guy. What is this opening? Seriously. It's just unbelievable that black can have a good position already after c5 with effectively no development. I just castled here. I mean, probably already I've screwed this up. Now I basically have to lose a pawn at least. I suppose I just lost a piece. I guess I'm sacking a piece there. Well, anyway, I usually lose to Negro. Today will be no exception. Costco. So far an impressive start. Anyway, I don't think the soldier guy quite understands that my simul streams, I don't do, you know, I really don't get into bantery conversation with people while I'm playing 25 board simuls. You know, he kind of acted like I was just doing a regular stream where I just shoot the breeze about stuff, but this is very hard. Very hard for me to do that in this type of situation. We can't really chat and effectively play 25 people. And that's why I get kind of stressed, you know. But I felt he was sort of being controversial, contrary on purpose, insisting that Dejan Boykov is Bulgarian just to be stubborn, is Hungarian. People are like that. Argumentative for the sake of being argumentative. Let's go. Chicken paprikash is great. Great stuff. Classic Hungarian meal. Very classic Hungarian dish. Merle, the unstoppable, they call him. I've got a passive Petrov here. Not really satisfied with the way this went. Definitely looks inferior. Not great. Yeah, this player is probably too strong for the simul. 24-28 bullet. Almost no other games. New account that quickly played 2,000 bullet games. Okay, so John Koss. It was a really interesting opening, but I think you've given me too much. This player is Down material or not? D4. No, I have to play it this way. I had a game years ago against an Argentine master. Trying to remember his name now. Queen A4. In that line that I have with Uber, I think. Maybe it was different though. I think my opponent had played King H1. Guys, you can feel free to take a little bit of time. Negro Mandela offered a draw, which is totally shocking. I thought I had lost a piece here. Alright. I think I just blundered. Maybe he has to go or something. I was thinking of sacrificing a piece. Well, I was going to sacrifice a piece, but try to get my knight to d6. I already did sacrifice a piece, I should say. It was already done. So what's up with this position? This is a little upsetting. How did I not win material in this game? I'm really confused. Oh, I'm up a rook. I have a rook on A1. Okay. There's a rook on A1. All right. Scary. Yeah, this is scary because this guy is coming to get me. The ultimate hippo player. I don't think my chances are too good here. I'm not too confident about this one. He seems a little too strong. Okay. Speaking of too strong, E5, B5, E4. E5, B5, take, E4. How about that? Takes on C6, takes on F3. I will try something crazy. Wow. Okay, rook E8. Do I want to move this rook from E8 or not? I could also just try like Queen B6. Queen B6, C3, not that simple. John Koss, a fighting player. He's out for more out for more pawns. Wow. All right. Let's see. Takes on E5. No. Rook F1. Rook F1 takes on F4. Rook takes. This is kind of tough. Bishop G5 maybe. Then Queen G7. All right, let's do Bishop H6. He's gonna play what? Queen H4. Queen H4 is kind of scary. That is kind of scary. If I play Rook F1, he takes on F4, and he plays G5 next move. Then maybe I have like Queen G3. Take with the Queen. Still black's pretty solid there. All right. Okay, Queen where? Queen A3, awkward. But everything's awkward here. Okay, so Notch Papa now. Queen sort of separated from the rest of the army. Not quite as solid as like Merle would have played it. But it still looks reasonable. I thought that Stook was going to come after me trying to win on a diagonal, some pawn or something. Queen d3. Wow. Now what? Queen b6. Queen b6, c3. Same thing. What am I supposed to do? Bishop g4, perhaps. Acerbate. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Guys, welcome to the stream. Uber driver. Not to be confused with Merle. Yeah, we had a similar game once, long ago. Trying to remember his name now. Facundo Piero. That was it. But again, it was a different line. He did play King H1, but King H1. King H1 immediately instead of Bishop E3. It was a different position, but maybe it transposes to almost the same position. F6, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. Yeah, maybe I ought to just do this before it's too late. The vacuum. The human vacuum. That's what they call him. A4. Unexpected and strong. Maybe I can play knight A5. I'm gonna have to be careful here. I really like that knight on the side of the board. All right, pawn takes. So he didn't play bishop takes bishop, which I totally expected there. A different move. My development lead. Is nothing, apparently. Yeah, this is winning. So we have 4 wins, 1 draw. I didn't understand the draw. I thought I was losing there. I guess he just wanted to be nice or something. Merle Dixon with an unexpected move. Rook D1. Wow. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Just try to get my pieces out. Although then maybe AB, CB, E4. Yeah. I don't think I should delay this much longer. Guys, thanks for watching and joining this week. We had donations from Slowhand, Jim, Move 11, Warnaki, HTFP, WJ, Bill, Merle Dixon, Angry Dragon, and Dempsey Hooldigan. Thanks for making it possible to do the stream with your generous subscriptions and donations. I am not sponsored. All right. King G7. Attacking. Clom. All right. Klum is pretty good. Pretty tough player. Plays a little bit quickly at times, maybe too quickly. Man. Speaking of quickly. All right, bishop f4. The London system. Solid game there. Actually, Bob sack. Bob is a tough customer. Man, Weedmaster, what are you doing? My house has this incredible echoes. You can just hear everything magnified by 5 since we took all the furniture out. Every sound sounds like 10 times louder than it is in reality. Than it should be. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to start moving a little bit faster. Time is not my friend. Bishop where? Bishop f5. No provocation, please. Seems like we should have something here. Take, check. I'm not sure this is really enough. Queen b6, maybe queen b6 first. Okay, slightly ominous looking setup for white. King up to the center. I was thinking the same thing. Quam just like moves instantaneously. He still has 23 minutes left. No problem with time. d4. Okay, so what's my plan? I was gonna take and ask questions later. Imagine that Quam moved instantly. He had only one move he could play. All right, easy enough. Mr. Coffee, thanks for the donation, sir. The Bobster. Mr. Coffee, thanks for getting it started. Cheer rewards. 3 others in chat. It's been a long day, guys. I woke up at 7 o'clock to do chess lessons this morning, and don't like doing that on Sundays. I have to be on Saturdays and Sundays. I do not like waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. But that's how much I love. I love the people that I work for. Willing to sacrifice myself and my well-being for your chess game. Bishop a2, tough customer. But I forgot he could take with a rook here. That's really kind of funny. Whoops, that's sort of obvious. I could play g4, weakening my own king side. Does anybody like that? It's not a bad idea. I think Weedmaster likes the microwave, but unfortunately the guy who bought my house wants to keep it. So G4 Luke G4 anyway. Destroying your own king side, man. This seems crazy, but I'm gonna do it. Alright, I'm desperate. Asterbay played a good game. He got out of that awful first 2 moves where he played g3, b6. How the heck did I let him get away with that? g3, b6, bishop g2, d5, c4. Yeah, I mean, here I screwed up. I should have just played c takes d, and then like bishop takes d5, knight f3, and then knight c3. I mean, I would have gained the tempo. I still did though. Actually, it transposed. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like I don't have anything to show for this. It feels like. Masturbate. I played e3, just harmless. Guys, thank you for joining me. Alright, so he saw the subtle threat there. Queen b2. The greedy move. Queen takes, pawn takes. Pawn takes. Defending the a2 pawn. Alright, so what's up here? I guess we just play like d5, try to get some space. g6. How are we doing here? Caro-Kann, it's a good Caro-Kann. Good. Sorry guys, I can't follow the John Mack. Hey friends. I can't follow the chat. Too many games to play. So just trust me. I love you all, and I would be saying great things to you right now, but too busy. I'm just playing a6 on every board just because I don't know what to do. Let's see, knight takes, or we could play bishop g6. Bishop g6 and queen b3. So knight d5, what's wrong with knight d5? He's gonna bust a tactic on me now. Some insane tactic. The Hoover. Come on, Hoover. Keep going. Bishop a3. Jim's playing a great positional game. I love it. I love it for you. Good game. Queen d3. Sidestep. Sidestepping the threats. Okay, Bob, you stopped that. Good job. Good eye. Good eye, Bob. Hate developing his pieces for him. Okay, so we have an extra rook, fortunately. Now for my next trick. After me. The intermezzo. Stopping by while waiting for Overwatch games, okay? I've never played Overwatch. I have played Hearthstone. Played World of Warcraft. I don't have much time for gaming. Or anything for that matter. Wish I had more time for stuff like playing chess. Dodge Papa. Alright, so here we go. More good fun. I'm amazed, Jim, you know, for a guy who's playing b3 every game, seems pretty well prepared for mainline e4 openings. How did he get so well prepared? Okay, what's up here? Merle. He sacrificed a pawn. I thought he had a lot of interesting opportunities. He turned away. He still has lots of stuff. We have no idea how strong he is. I mean, he has a plus score against me over 73 games, which is pretty intense. He's a total mystery. He's an iconic presence. Just sounds cool. Yeah, but whatever. Our knight is a little short of squares. Oh, Merle. We're getting a little short of squares. Getting uncomfortable here. It's like queen d2, bishop a6, and like black's winning or something. I mean, does that seem right? Black should be better here. This clumsy, dubious position. Bishop e4 drops a piece. Strange. Strangely difficult to find a good move here for white. I guess I could take and play c4. Play some sort of endgame that's vague. Not in love with this, but I'm running out of time. Oh, you found that. Merle found queen b3. It's like whatever he does, he seems to have total compensation for the sacrificed pawn. No matter what he does. He can make like the third best move in every position and still have full compensation for the sacrificed pawn. It's kind of unbelievable. That's the way it feels like, I would say, the last couple of moves here. I mean, this is bizarre, you know. He's immune from danger, essentially. Totally immune from danger. Bishop e4. Maybe I have that. Knight e5. Bishop e4. It's like almost every game, my hardest game is probably against Merle. It's just brutal every time. I did beat him. Once in my life. Check out the last 20 games. I beat him twice, apparently. I think he was being nice to me. I don't know what to do. Alright, so I gotta just start moving faster. Unfortunately, too many games to worry about here. Too many games to worry about. What's up? Simply recapturing. Oh no. Alexa, be quiet. Keep quiet now. Try to behave yourself for once. I don't really want to lose my queen side. keep hearing this like thundery sound. I don't know what it is. I just realized that the Sable Dog has some crazy stuff here with like Rook G6. G. We go for the gutter ball. G5. Well, all right. Yeah, I mean G5. I can play Rook G2. I don't know if it's the Weed Masters listening to music and it's like bass or something, but it keeps sounding like there's thunder somewhere nearby. But I know there's no storm. Might be his bass. Never quite sure. The master of bass. There's really weird bass sound. What is that? Okay, F6 check. It's gotta be good. Leave your intuition at the door. Okay, this knight is not right. Not feeling right. Guys, just hold on for a second. I'll be right back. That's weird. It sounds like there's like fireworks outside or something. All right, it must be the Weed Master's base. Okay, what's up? Bishop B2. I got nothing against Acerbate. No, you can't have my E4 pawn, Uber driver. I'm sorry. Bob's becoming quite the positional connoisseur. Strategic chess. Knight takes E5, yes. Maybe knight B4, that doesn't work, of course. Man, this is tough. This guy, just too strong. Notch Papa, getting kind of tricky here. I think I like you after that move. All right, so Queen F4. We're good. All right, so Ape Goat, he went completely nuts. G5. Hopefully he's drinking more than me. That's my best shot against fellow masters. But it does seem like he's gone pretty ballistic here. I do have to get developed, but at the same time, my queen needs freedom and I don't want a knight on c4. This is a really tough player. Very solid. I mean, I don't think you get much more solid than that, right? How much more solid can he get? Like, really? Damn, dude. He's only used, 10 minutes for the whole game. So now, Braum, like, only slightly worse after being up a pawn. Okay, now what? Rook takes. What do we do? Lunch Papa gets out of this whole mess. Perfect timing. This is tough. Man, I mean, it's just awkward. He's got all kinds of ideas. Knight F5. Wow. John Cost surprised me there with F5 himself. It could be mate, but he's got a check on C5 in a lot of lines where I was hoping for mate, so we better just take this. Oh, bishop C6 moves. Jim is just a master positional player. I didn't know you knew so much about E4, openings, Jim. I thought you were just a B3 player. How do you know this stuff? Did you just like originally play E4 your whole life and start playing B3 later? Am I getting a break here, or is this a good move? He's letting me play C5, but I'm kind of paranoid. Thanks everybody for watching and taking part in the stream here. Just open it up with the extra rook there. Rook back to F8. So now, I guess Save Dog will be looking forward to the E file. White has a slight advantage in terms of pawn structure here, but that's about it. Yeah, this is a problem. I didn't anticipate knight d5. I was looking for a completely different move there. I wonder if it's like my neighbors or something. What is that noise? Right, now we're free roaming rook. Gunshot's not really my neighborhood. It's not really the right neighborhood for that. Anything's possible. Maybe a church shooting. Let's see what this is. So I realized what the sounds are. There's these sounds in the background, and it's actually fireworks happening where I'm at. I had no idea. It's like some kind of local holiday. Figured it out. All right. Merle Dixon coming to get me. Took with the bishop. A4, the liquidator. I've never seen anyone trade pieces like you, man. This is unbelievable. Check out his rating is weird. What do you got there? James. Why can't I click on and see your rating? What's up, dude? 1730. I can't even see how many games you've played. He's got 1350 games. A4. Am I lost yet? This is just unbelievable. Maybe I have some way of getting out of this sort of trap that I put myself in. There's just this crazy fireworks. It's ridiculous. It's like Sunday, October 13th. Yeah, we're going to have fireworks for a non-holiday. Okay. Asterbay played a great game. He's down to 4 minutes, though. One of the most solid games I've ever seen him play. Speaking of solid, this is very solid. Thunderous sounds from outside. I thought it was poor Weedmaster with his bass. But it was the town. Okay. Very important holiday today. All right, do we got him? We don't got him. Now don't tell me you're gonna like miraculously save this or something. Not allowed to do that. Wow. Playing for the end game. Well, you can trade queens. King G7, a natural move. Conventional. Standard conventional warfare. Maybe like H4. It's just getting too weird for me. This position is definitely getting too weird. Is my queen trapped? The least redneck state? Man, we have rednecks, dude. They're called massholes. Just rednecks by a different name. You guys didn't know about that. All right. Very subtle there, Uber driver. You got me. You got me with the bishop c4. And I startled you all. Thought I said a bad word. The thunder is really annoying, I have to say. You know, I love fireworks like the next guy, but not while I'm streaming. Check out Jim. Check him out. Good God, what am I gonna do? It's just unbelievable how strong this guy is. Next move is rook b1 and I'm toast. Like seriously, he plays rook b1, I resign. You admit you have no plan. John Koss, he found that. Now what am I supposed to do? Rook e2? Rook e2. Rook e2, rook e2, rook e2. I guess it's okay. We don't have much here. Merle. Standard sort of Merle. He's only slightly better. Never seems to have any weaknesses or anything. It's amazing how you can play like that. He never ever has any kind of weakness in this position. It's impossible. It's just freaking impossible. You know you were tempted to play Rook B1. You're like, yeah, that's a good idea. You know you wanted to play it. That'd be awesome if you took my suggestion. Now, so John Cost just collecting more pawns. Why not? Okay. Yeah, he's got forks all over the place. Rook d5. Nice move. Aspade very solid today. I'm only slightly worse with less time against James. At least I know what the thunder is now. This opening was kind of this opening was a total fail. He went from clearly worse to fine. But it looks like Notch Papa kind of screwed up too. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed something. Highly likely. That's a strong knight. Gotta take it. His not so bad bishop. Yeah, I don't have to take it, you know. But then e4. Queen c2, I guess. All right. Great patient play by Asterbate. Man, gotta give you credit, man. Today. You're doing a great job today. Knight c4. Let's do knight c4. Wait, what? You played h3 first. Okay. Damn, the banging thunder. So, just what I needed. Super solid game here. Very frustrating to play against this. Actually, I hate playing the English opening. It's an opening that's just not very good for me anymore. I never seem to get a good game with the English. It just seems to get worse rather than better. Everyone's really well prepared for it. Interesting. The secret move he found. Queen f3. I have no idea what's going on. That was the move I missed. Knight b4. All right. Uh-oh. Another secret move. Queen h4. Don't really like my chances here. I'm gonna have to take. Relocate. Take and relocate to a new dimension. Now he's got d5. Still cast d5 next move. Just attacking my rook. That's really annoying. Rook takes. Still don't play d5, okay? Take it easy on me. Masturbate the subtle positional game. He's been like training with Merle Dixon. It looks like totally uncharacteristic game. Usually, Astrobate is way wilder. This is very compact, extremely solid. Just like playing Merle. Wow. What a solid game today, man. I got nothing. I got nothing against Astrobate here. 0. Maybe e4. We go for that. Better do something. Wow, the tension. Knight e5. Grandmaster Jim. My God. This is just ridiculous. Damn, dude. I'm in like Zugzwang. I'm completely in Zugzwang. Zugzwang after 21 moves. Damn, dude. That's kind of harsh. That's seriously harsh. I mean, I don't know what to do, what else to do. Pretty much done here, I think. It's just over completely. Just no moves. But he's playing like he mastered the white side of the Petrov like nobody's business. I mean, this displacement, the rook on d5, that's not easy to learn. What he's done in this game, you know, I mean, you need a lot of experience playing, I think, the white side of the Petrov to play like this. He's secretly played e4 all his life, but just played b3 against me for like 2 years or something. I don't know, he's like a closet e4 player, and he just pulled it out. Just pulled it out now. Like, I had no idea. All this b3 was just a lie. And this guy is scaring me. Alright, maybe we're still alive though. Also a scary game. Bishop e2, staying alive. The theme of the day. Yeah, b3. Oh, that's pissing me off, dude. Oh, hate you for that. Knight e5. Dropping a knight. Drop my knight. g4. Free pawn. Free move. Whatever it is. Rook takes a4. Okay. We're still solid here. Against the vacuum. The human vacuum. Dyson has nothing on Jim. desperate attempt to stop knight g5. It does do that. And you're also threatening rook h5. That's kind of nasty, but I better take. All right. Delaying the inevitable. So, am I better here? Am I worse? What am I doing in this position? I seriously don't know. Seriously don't know. Clearly he's played e4 all his life, and he was just pretending with that b3 stuff to be a b3 player. He's a fake b3 player all along. Jabava just would be very disappointed in you for that. Yeah, here goes my whole advantage in this game. I thought I was much better, but ape, grape ape, e5. You hung a bishop. What? Better not be telling the truth. What's up, man? Where are you going? F5, the break. That's a good move. Dude, leave me alone already. My God, Quam. There's rook b1. That's what I'm talking about. Rook b1. What a nightmare this game was. The worst game of my life. Craziness. Okay. I guess I gotta take with the pawn there. You hung a bishop, you said. You didn't hang a bishop. You hung a knight. Come on now. John Cost sees all the mates. No, he's not done yet. Whatever, man. I'm up too many rooks here for this to be anything but a win. Too many rooks. A6 sort of a stupid move. But let's do it. Klom's play has been fantastic this game. I just love his game. Also great on time. Well, he always is, but positionally really strong as well today. Okay, Bob. The Blobster. Not to be confused with Blobby. And now I can't play knight b6. This is really annoying. Here. Knight takes b4. Bishop takes g7. Knight f4. Bishop g7. Please don't miss anything. Alright, what happened? Rook c8. Alright, stay tuned. Queen b2. King f2. These are my options. King d2. Queen b2. Passive, but solid. Oh, this was the trick. Nice. Didn't see that. I didn't see that. I'm totally lost now. Masturbate dropped a piece, man. You had a tough game and you got careless there. Okay, Masturbate was getting low on time, truthfully. Actually, I had to be careful about my king here, so let's not say we did. He's trying to get his rook across to h5. He wants that so bad. You know how bad he wants to go there. Drop a piece back. Oh man, I'm gonna drop a piece back. Knight d7, knight d7, knight d7, rook d7. So close. Queen b7 check, queen f3. All right, Aspade, find the tactic. Aspade's cheapos are all over the place, I know. He's got tons of them. f6. Craziness. Scapegoat. It's like the time that I played Hikaru in a French, it looks like this. You can't give me the d4 pawn, can you? Maybe you can. Oh man. I can't believe it. Takes to the queen. Yeah, it's just like my game with Hikaru. What am I doing here? How strong is this guy? He's coming back from the dead to completely save himself. He was deep trouble in this game. Wow. In deep trouble. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my God. Right. He's got some miraculous save here that I didn't see. I don't know what I'm thinking actually. I just like lost a pawn. Whatever. 4 wins, 1 draw, no losses. Here come the rest of the losses. That's the spirit. The Bobster. Bob can be had tactically. I know you love to trade queens, Acerbate. So this guy, it's unbelievable what's going on here. Creator of chaos. I don't know. I had some hallucination that his knight was hanging. This was stupid. This was really just ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it's just dumb. All right. But h5. No. Knight e2. Maybe. Let's try it. Check. Check and take. Pawn. All right, you're getting really aggravating. Still hanging around here. He now has 3 pawns for a rook. It's starting to get kind of annoying, I would say. All right, speaking of annoying, this player clearly excels in complications, trying to create crazy situations. And yeah, I have no idea what I was doing against this guy. I just completely screwed up my position. Next. Wait. Okay. Am I in Zugzwang yet? Pretty much. Okay, you found it. Good job, man. Good job. Takes. Rook takes d8. I can take on e3. Rook takes d8, rook takes d8, rook takes d8, queen takes d8. Did Moreau miss a tactic? Is it possible? Can I take this? There must be some sort of trick here. I think he might have actually missed something. It's very rare. Maybe not. Let's see. Take. E2, bishop c1, check. Yeah, maybe I missed something, you know. It'll be like check. No, I think I missed something. There's the sick. I don't have time for this anymore. I really frankly have no clue. Takes on e3, trades everything, takes on e5. He's seen this all in advance, obviously. Check, king h2, check, take, and then he mates me on the back rank. So that's all been calculated in advance by white here, clearly. I mean, anybody could do that, right? I just wasted all my time for nothing. The Hoover continues to hoover. Small chance to hold on. What happened? Knight f6. Have no clue about that. Bishop e7. The drawing board. I don't think I was ever anywhere away from the drawing board here. I've been at the drawing board the whole game. He could just hoover the pieces at will against players 1,000-point higher rated. Draw with no problem. He has 15 minutes left, only. A mere 15 minutes left. This one, not happy with the way I played this against Hikaru Jr. Literally, it's Hikaru's game against me. Damn. I managed to screw this up. That is terrible. Very awkward. Queen d8. Looks like it's forced win for white. This is sick. I don't know what to do. It's just terrible. Just terrible. Nothing to do. Just resign, I guess. To play like knight g8. Wow. A lot of you guys hanging on from really bad positions. This was not a bad position. This guy is devastating. Now what? I guess my king can hide on f2, e2, maybe e2, actually. Yeah, the draw. Just offer a draw here. Nothing left. Just draws. Jim is still not winning by force yet. He'll be there soon. He's getting a little low on time. Not quite sure what I'm doing here. 94. Sorry, what happened? Rook d8. Has to be just in giveaway mode. This is not giveaway chess. What are you doing, man? Man. Giveaway rooks. What is going on in this game? How does white still have all these threats? Black, excuse me. Wow. It's getting kind of weird now. Dropping rooks. It's pretty insane. 10 minutes left. Okay. The G4, there it is, the classic. Rook on the 7th. Draw. He's better, but he's being nice to me. And now I'm just in Zugzwang. It looks like your basic Zugzwang. He found bishop h6. Imagine that, guys. It's a little like the game with Merle. Rook d5, queen d5. I mean, I guess. Well, he avoided the exchange of queens. I thought that's strange. I thought he would actually benefit from an exchange of queens. That's really messed up. That is totally unexpected. I need to concentrate here. Wow. In-game chances. This feels sort of like you're playing against an unbeatable opponent. Maybe not. All right. He doesn't like queen exchanges. I guess he should like queen exchanges there, though. What's up, Jim? He offered a draw. Okay. Like draws? You know I like draws. Problem? Interesting. Okay, rook f6, excuse me, queen f6, rook e5. Very active play here. Notch Papa I had a weird hallucination against him. He played rook b8 though, which is like letting me live. Wow. That is lucky. I mean, I think he's got 94 and he's better. A lot of games I've been lucky to escape to some degree. Yeah, it's like obsession with not trading queens. But I think trading queens, he's got an outside pawn here. I don't know, maybe my pawns were strong too. I think it seems like a strange decision. I don't think he has anything to worry about with trading queens there. To go. I'll have that to go, Bob. Oh, there's the rook move. Yes. Slightly dead for me. Only slightly dead. It's like playing GM Hikaru. This is suddenly okay. Hey, we're alive. We're better. What is happening? The file, mate. It's a really passive move to play. Aha. He has a good move for me. Nice. Anyway. G4. Oh, he's on E3. Wait, no, it's okay. Here. It was kind of a cheapo. Avoiding the trade of queens. Lucky if I survive here. Nobody wants to trade queens, even when it's like pretty good. B5, breaking free. Wow, what's going on? There's a mate or something? I have the mate. Mater. Something. Oh, rook h3, he's got a trick. Not sure if this is even a good move for me, but whatever. We'll try it. Right, okay. So, exactly like my 2002 loss to Hikaru Nakamura. The only time I ever lost against him was basically the same position. So now what? Rook takes, knight f1. Basically in Zugzwang, I mean, what can I do? Virtual Zugzwang. It's a draw. Whatever, man, this is just a draw. I mean, I don't know. All right. Right, rook h3. So what was I thinking? Nothing. Thinking I'm gonna give him chances to win, I guess. We're gonna give him chances to win. f4. The ape goat is like, you know, he's having fun. I think his life doesn't depend whether he wins or not this game. It doesn't depend on that, apparently. Unlike some people.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Alexa, shut up. And don't talk to me anymore. Not everything's about you. Oh my God, it's like helpmate. I'm helpmating myself? What? Yeah. I'm just abusive toward Alexa. It's not right. I know. It's just not right. Yeah, that's a lot of pawns. Man, this is fun. Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura. Playing in my simul. Alright. Thanks for playing, Hikaru. I'm surprised I have a plus score against you. 2.5 to a half. We try to break out somehow. Alright, what's going on? He's trying to mate me in one. Classic. Jesus. Where did this mate come from? Alright, it's just play, whatever. Right. Standard. Yeah, he's got all sorts of tactics here. It's all fun and games. Now he wants to trade queens. Wow. Change his mind. There it is, the Hikaru Knight. Waiting for the death blow. You guys can see the game in the database, almost the exact same position practically, strategically. Uber drivers play getting tougher by the minute. All right, what happened? I played I played King H2, Rook E2. Okay, here. Give me that. Check. I guess I could go up, but that looks like an unwise decision. Unwise. Where's he going? A5. Logical. Where am I going? How are my pawns doing? Wait, where? A5. Speaking of A5. Man, I mean, what an incredibly stubborn defender. Down a whole rook. He will not stop fighting. Another massive defense game. Wow. That's impressive. Yeah, this is a very lucky draw. I mean, I'm barely holding on there. Extremely close to losing that position. Oh, you found that. Master had that. Yeah, that's pretty strong. He had that move. Rook E6. So, Ape Goat getting tricky. Desperate. A little desperate. Now, do I have anything I can do that doesn't lose like immediately? Sack the queen. I mean, looking for a counterplay desperately here. Yeah, this is just a great game by White. Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura live. Yeah. We have 2 passed pawns. He has 1 passed pawn. All right, let's go. Wow. Casco does not go for the obvious. Yeah, it's a weird game, but I don't know how to win. Did I accept a draw there? You accepted your own draw offer? How did that work? How does that work when you accept your own draw offer? Exactly. H6 is a good move. I like that. Pass pawns must be pushed, right? He offered a draw, right? He didn't accept his own draw offer. I'm scared I'm going to mate myself here, you know? Bishop's a better piece than the knight. Do we have something? Check. Check and mate. Check and mate. The chicken mate. Very sneaky chicken mate. That was lucky because Casco was playing a really great defense there. Oh, this game is going to ruin me. Wait, knight d4. Queen f6 check. Queen f6. Pawn f6. Check. King f8. Knight h7 check. Okay. That's just disturbing. I can't allow that. We have to try something else. King e5. Better king position. Better or worse? For better or for worse? This doesn't look good for black. I had that. Rook f6 simply. Nice move. Do I have anything? It's always one. Always one that I lose. Can never be undefeated. There's a funny variation here. Bishop c4. Bishop c4. Rook h4. Bishop c4. Bishop c4. Rook h4. Oh, that's sick. That's pretty sick. But bishop c4, rook h4, rook h5, that's a hallucination. Does that work? All right. I think I'm done. You have a defense here. Uber driver, I was better, I know, but it was complicated enough that it was kind of weird. Three games left. It wasn't a full 25 board simul. Master has that. Master Hikaru. It's just nothing to do. Probably just losing here. Yeah. I think he should do it the other way, maybe. You found that quickly too. Nice move. Nice move there. Quick too. There's like a fortress draw possible. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. But I appreciate Ape Goat, playing kind of crazy style in this game. He didn't exactly try to play solid. It might be just a fortress. I'm not sure. But we'll see. It's still not a mate, right? Lay in bed for 5 hours before going to sleep on purpose or accidentally? Accidentally. The E6. Just getting worse. It's getting worse. Yes. Some slight problems here. This is so disappointing to lose this one game. I have 3 games left. Oh my god. There's got to be a way to win this. There's got to be a way. It's interesting. Maybe not. But he's the greatest genius of all time. Perhaps. We can try. Oh man. All right. Stalemate? No. No stalemate. He's got everything protected. True. Which way am I going again? No stalemates. Now, I was thinking if I could play my king to g5, that would be interesting. Wait, what just happened? Oh, e7. Is it mate? Wait, what? Wait, is there really a mate? Seriously? What? Jim's upset about something. The defender. Yeah, but now we can try something different. 86. Let's go for that. Jim is horrified. Okay, the fortress. Tis a fortress. Yes. Okay, at least we're having fun. I want this to be the last game, guys. Come on. I don't know what's up with John Koss. No stalemates. Threatening mate in 1 and your rook. All right. That's a queen. I gotta take it. It's gone. All right. You gotta defend the pawn. We got a rook. No stalemate. And now. It's kind of weird because he actually has rook e7 check. Then I play king f8, right? It's not weird. That is not weird. That's good. The only move. How do I break this blockade? How do I break this blockade? Not so easily. I feel like there's some way to do this, but I'm not sure. It may just be a draw. I mean, we gotta try. H7. We got lucky, to say the least. A little lucky, perhaps. We were slightly lucky. Not Hikaru, but close. Luckily, I didn't have 25 games, guys. We're down to our last 2. 11 wins, 8 draws, no losses. But this will be marred forever. I can never claim I had a perfect simul with no losses. A no-hitter, basically. It's not a perfect game, but it's a no-hitter. We have 8 draws. I'm having hallucinations. How does this move again? How does that move again? A4. Even if I wanted to make progress, how would I make progress again? Oh, we had a resignation in the other game? Wow. Thanks, guys, for playing. Down to our last game. I'm not gonna, if I think this is a fortress, you know, I'll offer a draw, but I think we should try a few more moves because I'm not certain. I mean, if there's no A pawns, okay, let's think about it. I mean, if there's no A pawns, he has a revolving fortress. I guess it's objectively clear draw. Well, what does it matter really objectively that there's A pawns? I guess it's just a fortress, but why can't he revolve between d5 and f5, d5 and f5, d5 and f5? It's not the simplest fortress because his bishop is actually, you know, it's not that simple. I just don't think it's that easy. There's ways that this could be messed up by black. I definitely wouldn't be that confident if I were black that it's a simple draw. Maybe I'm wrong. There should be ways that black can go wrong here. I just don't know what they are. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Yeah. We'll just sort of move around for a couple more moves. He might blunder. Sleep resignation. 12 wins, 8 draws, no losses. That's the secret to not losing. Tricking you guys into starting an hour later. Now he has rook c3 check, and it's just easy after that. Simple draw, rook c3 check. Thanks everybody for playing and for donating the many bits today. We have many Uber subscribers I'd like to thank for being here. We're going to be back tomorrow, usual time, 5:30. I almost hung my queen. It's kind of funny. Just a couple more moves. I'm not going to play this out forever. I just want you to hang something. I would never agree to a draw, dude, if this was a tournament game. I would torture my opponent forever. If it was Kasparov or Magnus Carlsen, I would make Magnus Carlsen play this out to the 50-move rule. You know, I mean, how often would you get a chance to torture an opponent in a position like this, truthfully? Pretty much like everybody. I would honestly make them play this out forever. Hung the pawn. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Yeah, can you imagine, like, my friend Oleg Krivonosov playing this in a blitz game or something? Krivonosov could get 300 moves out of this position, probably. It's good for 300 moves. You got like the normal 50 moves, then like a capture, maybe pawn move, another pawn move. He didn't want the pawn on a3. That one on f4 though, can I hang that pawn? I'm a little concerned he can actually take the pawn on f4 now. There's check on h7. He has only move king f6. And then queen h8 check. Well, let's see. See if he tries it. I have queen h5 check and queen a5 actually. He can't do that. He can't take an f4. He's going to lose the a pawn. And with a passed pawn, you know, then we're looking at potentially very tricky situations. How do you avoid transition to King's Indian from c4? Well, it's never going to be a King's Indian unless you play d4. I mean, you've got a King's Indian like English. There's no way to avoid that. I mean, setting myself up for the big fall. The only way to lose with white would be to lose to bishop f5 check. Now, for my next trick, find a way to lose to bishop f5 check. I've got a check here. It's a fortress, I guess. I'm too tired to try to win this position, guys. I'm gonna have to pack it in. It is late. It's 9:30. I'm usually in bed by now. Suppose you traded your F pawn for his A pawn. Yeah, I mean, any kind of pawn exchange is good. If I have a pass pawn, it's not that simple. Queen d4, exclamation point. Ending the day. But sick too, because I don't even draw, I just like lose. I got his king out in the open now. Shall we try a few more moves? We have him out in the open. We forced him over to d7. Was he there before? Probably. It was probably on d7 before. Move 50. No, but it was different position. Different position. He wasn't cut off on the 8th rank like that. Slightly different position. Yeah, it feels a little tricky. King e4. Dropping my queen. The queen drop. Alright. Got him where we want him now. Interesting. Very interesting. Still, it's not clear. I can at least get through the 50 move roll. He can resign too. He might resign. Wow, he's out on h5 now. That looks far away. Unprotected and far away. In a galaxy far, far away. Okay, like, at the end of the day though, I mean, am I making any sort of progress in any respect here? A4, of course. Very key component of my plan. That's what you're all waiting for. The secret move. A4. No more 50 move rule. You're enjoying this. Now, everything's changed. There's one less square for his rook to go to. No idea what I'm threatening. Threatening something that doesn't exist. I don't know, I can't help it. I'm curious. I was going to offer a draw, but every time I look at the position, I keep thinking there's some vague hope here. Doesn't really look like it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me for our mini simul. All right, so f5 isn't going to cut it. I'm having an idea I could play like queen c6 check. I really have no idea what it does. I think a4 it did successfully avoid the 50 move rule for a time, but objectively, it takes away the b5 square from his rook. It doesn't do much else. Queen somewhere attacking his bishop. Queen c6 check, king f7. Difficult to see how that helps me. I just don't want to agree to a draw and then turn on Stockfish and have it tell me I'm an idiot and then I could have won in like 7 different ways. Thanks, Frank. Did you check with your engine? Let us know, okay? Good. There's a lot of dead draws. Magnus Carlsen has probably about 100 of his rating points are from dead draws. Did you know that? The reason he's 28.75 instead of like 27.75 is dead drawn positions. Just a little bit of info for you. But I agree that it's likely a draw. Really, like, probably no way to win here, but you know that already. But I have to give it a good try because it was interesting enough that it looked close. Ever heard of him? He makes a living on drawn positions. And getting no advantage from the opening. It's playing the London system. Alright. If I don't win in the next 5 minutes, I am offering a draw. I'm giving myself a time limit. I've taken away all of his rook squares on the 5th rank. No rook squares on the 5th rank. Please don't give away moves, guy. All right. We need to play like 50 moves so some guy can like be a spoiler and tell a national master how to play. I'm sure that Ape Goat can figure it out on his own without help from the gallery here if it's a draw. That takes quite a bit of calculation. You'd have to use an engine to analyze that line so quickly, by the way. He's an NM, 1500, 2291 in bullet. No other ratings. Yeah, this is the line this guy was referring to, of course. Thanks for the spoiler. If I take, it's a forced draw on king and pawning game because his king goes to f6. We really needed that. Probably even king g6 draws, like king g6, king e6. Actually, that doesn't draw. King h5. Maybe even that draws. Take. King g6. King e6. king h5, king e7, king g4 is still a draw. King d6, king f4, king c5, king e5, etc. But anyway, I think this is just going to be a draw. Now I'm going to have to go here. You mean you think like the guy talking was my opponent? No, right? I assume not. I mean, it's not impossible. I didn't think of that, actually. We're having fun, Infinite Flash Chess. How are you doing? My guest spectators are helping my opponent find perfect moves. But he didn't need the help, probably. Only a minute left with indefinite increments. Uber driver, come on. We have endless increments. There is no such thing as time pressure. All right, guys. My next move, I think I'm probably going to offer a draw unless he does something silly. It was fun while it lasted, but we're not making progress here. I could play like queen h1 maybe. That's a good move. I think realistically, something more solid like this. Nice, pawn the cutlets. I thought you said pawn the cutlets, dude. You were like making pawn the meat analogies. I misread that. My bad. I must be hungry. Pawn the cultists. All right, back to the simul. Nice call. All right, guys, we managed to not lose any games, but it doesn't count as a perfect, as a no-hitter because it was only 21 and not 25 games. I have yet to go 25 games without losing. So this was just a kind of appetizer. Thanks everybody for playing. We'll be back on Monday. Don't forget to support the stream. Thanks you guys for subscribing. Infinite Flash Chess, thanks for getting here early. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Jim had me completely toasted. You deserve to win, Jim. Above probably anybody. I mean, looks like I was dead in that Petrov. He let me get away. That was nice. All right, guys. It was fun. I'm exhausted. I will see you guys later. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks to the late arriving moderator there. And everybody. Anita, Jim, Acerbate. Good to see you guys, Mr. Coffee, as I said, Merle Dixon. All of you that I didn't name. Thanks, everybody, for watching, for playing. Jim did his best. He couldn't win. He let me off the hook today. Good night, guys. Have a great one. And we'll see you tomorrow for Blitz and Rapid Chess. Bye-bye. Good games. Bye-bye.